Hello everybody, it's Abby here from Rich, Happy and Free. Hi Cryptopians, Crypto Peeps, Kryptonites. I don't know, we've got to find a groovy word for ourselves. This is our first live in the group and super exciting. There's so much going on. I mean, there's so much going on in the crypto world, full stop. You couldn't possibly put it into one quick live. But within our community, which is growing and growing, there are more and more people coming on board. There are certainly lots of people asking us questions, writing us emails. We're getting lots of communication, which is fabulous. It's growing quite quickly. But there were some really important news items that I made a note of that I realized that we're writing individual blogs. We're getting them out to people. Hi, Leanne. Hi, beautiful. We're getting them out to people, but perhaps not everyone is getting the full picture of what's going on. And it's so exciting. I want to let you know. So I'm Abby, as some of you will know, a BT from Rich, Happy and Free. Amy Rose Goodey is the creator and owner of Crypto Blackboard. And we're working together to bring these online courses teaching you how to buy Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. We're working collaboratively as a team, but we both have our own businesses. I just wanted to explain that because it can be a little confusing, thinking like it's Rich, Happy and Free, it's Crypto Blackboard, and this is the crypto support community, which is like an insiders group to answer your questions, share information, well. And this is where the community is building up. Okay, so the first thing, Amy Rose is going to Dubai. She's going at the end of this month, at the end of February, and that's super exciting. There are a group of business people that have sponsored for her to go across and to listen to information on an emerging blockchain technology, which she then comes back and presents to them. And one of the owners of this particular, one of these business people, quite prominent people who shall remain unnamed, he apparently said to her, I have never had anyone explain to me blockchain the way you have. You're the first person that you've that has explained it to me that it's actually made sense. So they're paying for her to go across there. They're basically sponsoring her to go across there, learn this information, bring it back, teach it to them. And of course, all of us will be able to benefit from that as well. So that's super exciting. It's such an amazing compliment. And it's so cool that we have somebody within our midst who is getting so hugely recognized within the crypto community, so to speak. So super exciting. Number two, I'm off to Queensland. Those of you that are on the other side of the world, I live in Western Australia and Queensland is right over the other side in the eastern states. I'm going to be going over to Queensland at the end of April, and we're going to be doing a special presentation on crypto and kids. Now that is a work in progress. There's going to be an online course there as well for children in crypto. So just, you know, watch this space. That's super exciting. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm not going to Dubai, but I am going to Queensland. Diggity dog. Okay. We've got a new guest blogger that's come into the sphere. His name is Jacob Benzie. He's a really old friend of Amy Rose. And apparently he can be quite challenging. Like he can really challenge your ideas of what's good and right and proper and stuff. I don't know. This is my take on it. So welcome, Jacob. Thrilled that you're going to be contributing to the blogging space. And also further to that, Jacob is one of a number of experts that we're introducing, or should I say Amy Rose is introducing into the Crypto Blackboard course. So what she's looking at doing is enhancing each of the modules by having relevant experts come in and produce more information in each of the modules. I don't know if that makes sense. So there's Tim, who's going to be talking about trading, cryptocurrencies, Jacob, I can't exactly, Jacob is I've not met him yet, but apparently he's an amazing researcher, so he's going to be presenting a lot of information. We've got Amber Kwan, and she's going to be creating a lot of videos and PDFs showing you how to get your cryptocurrencies from one exchange to a wallet or between wallets and things. Some of those navigations that can be quite confusing if you're not technically inclined, not pointing at anyone. And there's other people coming in too. We possibly have an accountant who will be coming to talk in a segment about taxation and cryptocurrencies within Australia. Not sure about that. Anyway, you know, watch this space once again. Okay, another thing we're doing. I don't know if you remember a couple of months ago, I had a bit of a hoo-ha because I saw so many bad-mannered men speaking in a very vulgar way about women in crypto. Well, as a result of that, I kind of got my knickers in a twist and decided that I was going to interview a lot of women around the world, locally, nationally, and around the world, women in crypto. At that time, it was quoted that was some sort of crazy percentage, like 96.5% of the crypto involvement was male. And I was like, really? Most of the people I know who were working with crypto, in fact, I would say 96.5% are women. So what I decided was that I was going to speak to some women, and we were going to talk about everything from women who are specialists right through to women on the street, because although we're not all specialists, we want it to be really clear that anyone can do this, that you don't have to be male, you don't have to be loaded with money. You can start with as little or as much as you want to. And once you learn the skills, you don't actually have to be a super geek to navigate your way through the space. All right. So we're interviewing a whole heap of women. Now that leads on to the next really exciting development. Oh my gosh. We're opening a website and we're starting a podcast called Crypto Clothesline. That'll be a weekly podcast where 3 women are getting together on a call, and within that podcast, we're going to be exploring the crypto news in the world. We're going to be looking at some funny kind of situations where 1 or 2 or 3 of us have rung, say, some companies and things to see if they'll take crypto for hamburgers or whatever. We're also going to be looking at interviewing some really big names in crypto, especially women. So we've lined up some interviews already, and oh, it's so exciting. It's all about to happen. Oh, hi, Irene. Where am I going in Queensland? I'm going to the Sunshine Coast at this stage, I think. I'm not exactly sure because it's all just raining, like it's just raining on my head, but I'm super excited. I'm going to bring my kids as well. Okay, I think that's it. Far out. Every day there's something new, and we tend to have this approach that we're just going to say yes to everything. It's so much is coming, so much is happening on a daily basis, from a moment-to-moment basis. We're super excited that you're here. If you haven't had a chance yet to join us on the webinars, we have a free webinar every 2 weeks. I really suggest that you jump in. I'm going to leave a link in the comments for that webinar. So the next one, oh, I should have had the date ready. Hang on 1 second. The last one was on the 11th of this month of Feb, so it was like 2 days ago. So the next one is going to be on the 25th. I've got to find you again now. You're on Facebook. Here I am recording. Yeah, okay. The next one is going to be on the 25th of this month. So that's a Sunday. It's at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Time or 9 a.m. Western Australian Time. And if you're on the other side of the world, sorry, you'll have to do the calculations. I know, Leanne, you're in New York, and so that's 13 hours behind, yeah? Anyway, it goes on. But we've tried to choose a time that suits everyone. If you can't make it, what you can do is email us or write them here in the closed Facebook group. Any questions, any queries, any things that you don't really understand. And part of my job, my role is to actually bring those questions into the forum so they can be answered. So that means that you register for the webinar. Even if you can't attend, it'll be sent to you as a link, and you can listen to it later. That's really super, super cool. And your input is also deeply, deeply treasured and valued. There are no questions which are stupid, so please don't think, oh my gosh, I'm just at the beginning. If I ask this question, other people are going to think I'm an idiot. It's just not true. Everything is relevant for everyone. Even if somebody really seasoned, they can reach back into their memory and answer your question based on when they were a beginner, or if there are other beginners in the group at the same level as you. And we just want to make it really, really clear that no question is stupid, because it doesn't exist. And we have seen a little bit of that treatment on other platforms. So part of our ethos here is to be completely available and, answer as many questions as we can. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. If you've got any questions, please pop them in the chat. Whew, so excited, so excited. Thank you so much for joining me. Ciao.